So this Nigerian man right here decided to marry six women and he got all of them pregnant at the exact same time. So he's about to have six children at least by six different women, and he's in Nigeria. So it actually begs to my mind to ask the question. It's like, why is it in America, is it legal to have multiple children with multiple women, but it's not legal to marry multiple women and have multiple children? Well, and then you have to understand the government really doesn't care what state you're in or what state your children are in. The health of the state is live births. And the problem with America right now is that women have decided to go ahead with careers and having stuff that they afford themselves rather than family planning and rather than, actually having children when they're younger. So that means that in their 30s and their 40s, they end up in a situation where their bodies can't make children, or at least can't do it as healthily as they'd want to. So what you end up having is lots and lots of problems when you're, trying to get pregnant later in life. Unfortunately, the golden age for women is, between 20 and 30. But for men, like this gentleman right here smiling, my Nigerian brother, he's able to have these children much later in life, and he's also able to have a nice pink suit and a big smile. You see, you never see black men smiling that big in a damn photo. You never see that's one thing about black men in America. You don't see us smiling. When we take photos, we mean grill. We do not smile in photos. You know why? Because we're just not happy. This guy's happy. I wonder why. So anyway, as for the experimental account, because that Nigerian thing had absolutely nothing to do with what I was going to talk about. The experimental account is up to $12,058. It's up $300 just this morning. Right now it is $11.49. Most of this money actually gained last night because of after hours trading. See, the Chinese market is obviously trading while we're asleep here in America. So obviously my largest movers were Candy, FCA, CTIC. These things are CTIC been kind of holding back, but it's still moved up. I mean, I bought it at 84 cents. It's up to 375. So basically these things are doing pretty well now. Neo, TTI, ISBC, blows off. All these are moving up. They're just moving very nicely, moving up. The Chinese market, you have to understand, there's like 1.4 billion people. They also service India. That's like 1.5 billion people. They service South America. That market is booming. And the thing about it is you got to get yourself into Chinese stocks. I have Li Auto and I have XPEV as well. But Chinese stocks, when it comes to EVs and technology, the best thing you can be doing is getting into them. NIO is delivering a lot of cars, and I think they deliver cars in better condition than Tesla does. And Candy just signed an agreement to be able to ship their cars to America. So things are going really good. I mean, I took $5,000, and right now, as of right now, it's, what is it, $12,058.26. And the flip is going well. So once again, if you want to see all of the watch lists that I've been putting up, they're all here. Many of these aren't in this account per se because I have a second account, and I also have one with E-Trade. However, this account was specifically for this experiment where I'm flipping $5,000. So the start money was $5,000. Now I'm at 12. My account is actually higher here than it's been in a very long time. I think they give you the, what is it? Yeah, this graph right here shows you November 17th. It shows you from November 17th where I was to November 18th. So as you can see, somebody said in my comments, they said, oh, you're just printing money over there. And I was like, yeah, you're actually right. And so that's what, I mean, the thing about it is when you go to bed at night, you're making money on your stocks. It's just crazy. And like when I post the photos in community and I'll be like, yo, I made $2,000. All I did was wake up. That's just amazing. But that's all, that's because of the Chinese stock market. I think in time, what I'm going to also do is I'm going to look into some Indian stocks because I know they have Tata Motors over there. But as you know, Apple is moving a lot of operations from China towards India, and that's going to open up a lot of opportunity for stock investors here. So I'm going to be doing my research, searching for like Indian stocks that can be purchased on the NASDAQ instead of having to go into Forex trading. The important thing to also note is that, oh yeah, see, Giuliani, that liar, got caught lying as Giuliani admits to exaggerating claims of voter fraud. Donald Trump basically has been trying to destroy this system because he doesn't believe in it. And as far as he's concerned, there's too many faults in it for him. So what he wants to do is just destroy it. But what he doesn't understand is the American government's not like a corporation where you can just declare bankruptcy and you can just walk away from it. It doesn't work that way, Skippy. So ultimately, if he had just kept his mouth shut and he hadn't screwed with the Chinese market, he wouldn't have ended up getting knocked out of the presidency. But because he decided to screw with the Chinese market, now he ain't got a job. So anyway, the Dow Jones Industrial Index hit 30,000 this morning. It jumped 469 points, 300 at open. And right now the Dow is at 30,060. And this is really good. This is really good. The last time it approached 30,000, it was, I think, in December. And they're saying this is a milestone, Dow crossed 30,000. The last time it did this was in December, and then coronavirus came around and erased the Trump economy because everybody pulled out of the market. And once they put their money back in the market, everybody basically put their money into tech stocks like Apple, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, so forth and so on. So now all of those companies are worth $1 trillion. I would basically say that what you just witnessed was a market correction. Because ultimately, you know, it's the free market where these people said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my money. I'm going to reinvest into, Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla. So Dow's at 30,000. And I also should give a shout out, I guess, to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price right now is a little over 19,000. And my thing is, I'd rather put my money into stocks than cryptocurrency. And I know a lot of people are enticed to put your money in cryptocurrency. But the thing about it is, when you have to deal with the taxation and you have to justify cryptocurrency sales to your CPA, it gets really, really messy. And I'm personally, Bitcoin used to be okay. But with the federal government and the IRS involved in it, I don't really want to deal with it. So if you really want to diversify your portfolio, yeah, you can put money into Bitcoin. Most people aren't buying individual Bitcoins. However, if you were lucky enough to buy a full Bitcoin when it was $3,000, right now that Bitcoin's worth $19,000. There's a lot of speculation, just like there was back in January 2018. Oh, Bitcoin's going to 100,000, it's going to 400,000. There's no way that's happening. I don't believe that's going to happen. I'll say it like this, it's not happening. There's a market saying all bubbles eventually find a pen. I feel much more safer and much more comfortable putting my money in U.S. stocks and Chinese stocks for tech companies, especially when it comes to places like Apple and Tesla and Amazon and Google. I feel safer with them than I do putting my money into Bitcoin. So if you want to diversify your portfolio, that's on you. Personally, I prefer stocks. I really prefer stocks because I never have to worry about the high swings and volatility with stocks, especially when you're dealing with automotives. So that's just that. So anyway, that was my update. I'm not going to make this a very long video. That was my update. Right now it's $12,039. So that's up from $5,000 to $12,039.